Morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. I feel like it's been ages, but I've literally only missed a week. But yeah, life just got really busy, like in the best way. And so yeah, we missed a week, but I am back. So the last video I spoke about kind of like habits and routines and building them. So in today's video, I thought we could spend the day together and I'll kind of take you through my habits and routines and the things that I do day to day as well. Now, ironically, my morning routine is a little different this morning because I would normally have already gone out on a dog walk, but my client calls are starting a little bit earlier this morning. They're starting at 8:45. So I'm gonna do a dog walk after them. So normally I would do a dog walk before work and then get stuck into work. So yeah, I'm just gonna bring you along on my day with me and kind of take you through what I do. So I haven't obviously filmed my like morning routine because no one needs to see me laying in bed, but to be honest, all I do is I literally set my alarm for 7:20, and then I will spend kind of like I give myself like 10 minutes to get up. Like, I know that you see all these people who are like, oh, just get up straight away and do that. Like, it just doesn't, it's not me. I like just having that 10 minutes to just kind of like drift in and out and just unwind a little bit, and then I will just literally do some like gratitude. It's not really like journaling, like I don't really journal. I'll just kind of list a few things that I'm grateful for, like do maybe like a couple of manifestations or something, and just kind of like, yeah, just kind of jot down whatever's in my brain if I need to, and then I will literally just get ready for the day, and then I will head out on a dog walk, normally around kind of 8:15. So it is 8:30 now. So like I said, today I'm doing it a little bit differently. But yeah, normally I'd go out on a dog walk around 8:15 until about kind of like 9 o'clock, and then I'd come home and obviously make myself a coffee, feed the dogs, and get stuck into work. And I found this is what works best for me. Like, it just means that I can be the most productive. Like, I just enjoy my days. I look forward to my days. I enjoy my mornings, because what I was doing was literally waking up and getting stuck straight into work, and then just feeling completely like, whoa, like what's going on? Just feeling like stressed and overwhelmed all the time, and not really feeling like I had any time to myself. And I've also, done the whole like, oh, let's get up even earlier and try this and try gymming in the morning, and I've literally tried it all, and this is what works best for me. And I just want to kind of say as well, like, if you are not someone who enjoys getting up at 6 a.m, you don't have to get up at 6 a.m to have a productive day. I know that there is this big thing on social media at the minute, like 5 a.m club is like a massive thing, and if that works for you, absolutely, like, go for it 100%. But if it doesn't, then that's also fine. Like, it wouldn't work for me because I am not someone who can physically be in bed by like 10 o'clock. Like, that's just not my life, especially over summer, like when we'll be doing dog walks in the evening as well. Like, that's just not gonna work. Like, we don't sit down until like, I'd say 8:30 at the earliest, like 9 o'clock even, to eat dinner. So obviously that's when a lot of people who are getting up at 5 a.m are going to bed. So yeah, I just want to again kind of start this off by saying, like, you have to find what works for you. But yeah, I have got about like 15 minutes until my first client call, so I'm gonna make myself a peppermint tea and feed the dogs. I've actually decided to go for one of these glow teas, which actually is probably quite boring, but I don't normally start my day with a herbal tea, I'll be honest, but I really want to like enjoy my coffee, and I feel like obviously if I'm on a call, I'm going to be concentrating on that, and I'm not going to be concentrating on my coffee, so this is why we're doing it this way. In my stunning new mug that I got for Christmas. Cheers. Also guys, look at my new setup. I feel like such a pro now because I've got this extra screen, but obviously when you're on your laptop all day, it's quite a small screen to have, like just to have the one, especially when I'm doing like check-ins and stuff and I'm trying to like fit 3 screens into one. So yeah, my mum gave me this old one that she used to have from work, and now we've got a double screen, and I feel like now I'm in a proper office. It's weird. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on with my calls and tasks, and I'll be back soon. Guys, I'm absolutely obsessed with my new setup. Like, I absolutely love it. But yeah, I just finished my client call and I've done a little bit of work. So I'm gonna do, it's now 10 to 10. I'm gonna do another 10 minutes and then I'm gonna take the dogs out. So like I said, normally my routine would be take the dogs out and then start work, but we've just done it the other way around this morning. But yeah, for me, like having that morning routine of just having time to wake up, having time to myself, having time to then just get ready without a rush, getting outside, getting some fresh air, getting some vitamin D in before I start work just makes me so much more productive. Like, I cannot explain it. If you are someone who is rushing around in the mornings, you're feeling stressed, you're feeling overwhelmed, this is what you need to sort. Like, sort out your morning routine. You don't need a million step morning routine. You don't need to be doing like loads of fancy different things and bloody like writing essays of journaling and things like that. Like, you don't need to, but actually just having that like calm in the morning, oh my god, it makes the world of difference. Like, it actually makes a world of difference. So yeah, best thing that I would say if you're trying to build a morning routine is look at what time do you have to be ready for, and then work back. So what time do you have to be ready for? Like, and then, okay, well, if you, let's say you need half an hour to get ready, okay, go back half an hour. Let's say that you need another 10 minutes to make a coffee, go back 10 minutes. Like, obviously, like, that could be, you know, that's longer than you actually need, but that could be, you know, making your breakfast, making your coffee, things like that. Like, don't catastrophize and make things really long so you feel like you have to get up 3 hours before you start work, but actually just kind of look at it and then work back. So for most people, like, yeah, for most people, an hour in the morning, if you can do it, is going to be a really nice kind of amount of time to like get up, have that calm time, get ready, have breakfast, make a coffee, whatever, and then leave. Or, you know, if you're working from home, I would 100% keep that same structure. For me, like, I know it's really easy when you're working from home to like lay in a little bit more and just kind of like roll out of bed and straight into work, but it just doesn't set you up right for the day. Like, if you can do your morning routine even when you're working from home, it is a game changer. And also, like, if you're sometimes in the office, sometimes at home, use that commute time to go and like get steps in, so you're still starting your day with fresh air. Like, I cannot explain enough the difference that it makes. Like, I literally cannot wait to go out for my walk now. But yeah, that would be the biggest thing I would say with routines, is like, look at what you want to fit in and then work back and how you can fit it. And then that also then helps with your evening routine, because then you can look at, right, well, if this is how my morning looks, how do I need my evening to look to kind of like align with that? So for example, whatever time you need to be waking up by, you need to be you need to be in bed like at least 8 hours before that. You need to be kind of going to sleep. So then it could be like, okay, well, I need to wind down maybe like an hour before that. Like, I turn my phone off an hour before I go to bed. So you know, that is what I do. And then it could be, you know, I tend to like go into bed and I'll do reading, or I'll do like colouring or something. So I had that time to wind down. So again, that just helps you then look at, okay, what do I need to do? You know, do you need to get your gym kit ready? Do you need to prep your meals the night before? Like, just work backwards, and yeah, you'll be fabulous. But the thing with routine is as well, like, don't suddenly try and change like everything at once. Same as I said with habits in the last video, look at kind of like 1 to 2 little tweaks that you can make, and then make those tweaks. And the same with the habits, like, the more that you change those habits, you're going to change your routines. Like, they do go hand in hand. So yeah, when building up routines, look at what you want to implement. Don't catastrophize, but also don't, you know, with time, but also don't give yourself like no time to do anything. Give yourself enough time, work backwards to see how much time you need to do each thing, and yeah, you're going to be absolutely fine. But anyway, I'm going to crack on with this little bit of work, and then we are going for a dog walk, and the sun is shining. Guys, the weather is absolutely stunning. This sun, look at it. Oh my god, I just love it. It just sets you up so perfectly for the day. Come on, Maze. Come on. Oh. We are home and I am just making my morning coffee. This is very late for me. Normally have my coffee by like 9:30, but it's now 11:15. But yeah, that is another thing I think with routines as well. Give yourself something like nice, like give yourself an incentive. So like for me, I love going out for walks, but I also then love coming home and like having my coffee, like to start work. It's because I feel like a lot of people will just like rush around and just not really leave enough time for anything for themselves. And actually this is why then they feel like overwhelmed and just, you know, feel constantly stressed. So yeah, I would definitely say try and like implement like nice things into, oh my god, take a shot every time I say like, implement nice things into your routine, and then also like little incentives as well, because, you know, almost like rewards and treats and stuff don't have to be big like massive things. They don't have to be monumental things. They can literally just be little things like this. And actually when you have those little things every day to look forward to, like it just makes your life so much better, because you do genuinely start to appreciate like all the little things. By the way, look at our coffee collection. But yeah, that is my little pep talk. So I am now going to get back to work. So today is a content day, so I need to first of all plan it out. I'm going to plan my content for the week, write it out, script it, caption, whatever, all that jazz, and then I'm going to film it, and then I'm going to go to the gym. So I always try and go to the gym around kind of like anywhere between 12:30 and 1:30. Sometimes it is a little bit later, sometimes it's like 2 o'clock, especially on check-in days. But for me, that's like a nice break in the middle of the day. because I find I'm really good at, I can concentrate for long periods of time, but obviously say I went to the gym this morning, like, and I just had work for the rest of the day, like I think I just probably wouldn't be able to concentrate that well. So yeah, I like being able to kind of have that like midday break. So that is the plan. Crack on with work, get my content sorted and get it filmed, and then what is going on? And then yeah, head to the gym. It was meant to be a full body day today because I'm doing, I can only train 4 times this week because we're going away on Friday. So I did full body on Monday. I had an 8k interval run yesterday. I was meant to be doing full body today, and then I've got 13km run tomorrow, but my legs are just not, they're fine. Like I have wore compression socks on my run and it has made the world of difference. So I was super happy with that. But they just feel a little bit stiff and sore, and I just know that training them today is just not gonna benefit me for my run tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna see how I feel, but I'm gonna do more upper body focus and then some stretches as well. But yeah, let's get into work. Guys, it is literally now 12:25 and I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm feeling a little bit peckish, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm not sure what I want though. I look like I've got like bad blusher on, but I haven't. I think I've just been leaning on my face while I've been working. What do I fancy? Can't really bother to cook, so maybe something like a bagel, yogurt and fruit. These are key to a good yogurt bowl. The vanilla ones are my absolute favourite. And there we have it, the quickest, easiest breakfast ever. 2 slices of Jason's seeded sourdough, best toast ever. Phage with flavour drops and frozen fruit. So I think I'm actually going to go sit in the sun to eat my toast, and then I'll take my yogurt to my desk because I'm running a little bit behind where I wanted to be. But it's fine, it's nothing that we can't pull back. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this outside and then I'm gonna sit at my desk and smash out work before I go to the gym. Guys, you're gonna have to ignore the shit quality, but I am actually filming on my phone because I have just been to the gym and my camera basically was about to die before I left, so I didn't bring it with me. But yeah, I had a gym session. I'll be perfectly honest, I did not want to go. Like, not one part of me wanted to go, and I find if I haven't left by like 1:30, I just lose the will to live. Like I literally just lose all motivation, and I just couldn't really be bothered. And I got there and I couldn't really be bothered, but I did 40 minutes. I did upper. It wasn't the best, it wasn't anything special, but I got it done. So yeah, I've just been to Pets at Home to pick up Rosie's flea and worming treatment, and now I am off home to have some lunch and then crack on with some work, and then I have another client call in an hour and a half. So yeah, that is just my little update. I feel like I'm really close because I'm on my phone. Let's pop you there. Oh god, that's even worse. But yeah, that is just my little update. I would say as well, like when you have routines and you have habits, like these are the things that help you get stuff done even when you don't want to do it. Like if I wasn't in such a routine of going, I probably wouldn't have gone. If it wasn't a habit of mine to go, I wouldn't have gone. So that's another big thing as well, is like it's just building habits. But yeah, I'm literally sweating now, so I need to wind the window down. So I'll see you at home. Lunch. And I'm home, I'm back to work. I just had my little lunch there, which you will have just seen. Again, I had to film it on my phone because my camera was charging. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie guys, can't be asked. I can't be asked. I'm in one of those CBA moods. It is now 4:15, so I've set myself a target. I don't even have much left to do, like I really don't. I've actually smashed through my to-do list today, but you know when you just feel a little bit like overwhelmed, and I'm not quite sure why. So what I've decided to do is I've got 45 minutes now until my next call. So what I'm going to do is smash out as much as I can. And then after my call, I'm going to have a cup of tea and a protein bar. And then I'm going to do my steps. So my protein bar and cup of tea is kind of like let's just get to that point. And then yeah, I'll do some steps then and just kind of like switch off. And by then I should have finished everything as well. So again, this is what I mean with incentives. Like use incentives. It doesn't have to be food. It can be literally be anything. Like it literally could be anything at all. But yeah, I'm gonna crack on. You are very much on a wonk right now because you're literally resting on my kitchen roll. Let's see if I can rest you on here. No. Okay, you're on the spice rack instead. I just finished that call, which was such an exciting call with one of my clients. I just love my client calls. But I'm gonna quickly take my supplements before I carry on with work, and then when Dave gets back, we're gonna have a cup of tea and a protein bar. But I thought I'd just show you some little new bits that I've got. So the first one is these creatine gummies. Now, I flipping love them, I'll be honest, I love them. Now, you do have to take, I think the serving is like 5 gummies. So what I essentially do is take 3 of these, which is 3,000 milligrams, and then I'll take like half a scoop of normal protein, creatine powder, so to get in my 5 milligrams. So yeah, this is, I think there's what, like 1 milligram per thing, or like, yes, 1,000, no. 3,000 milligrams. Yeah, so sorry, so 1 gram of creatine per gummy. So I've been taking them. I've also then, of course, been taking my standard gut health. Could not live without them. Multivitamin and omegas, which are my usual. And then I've also still taken my hair, skin and nail gummies. And then 2 new ones that I'm currently trying are collagen, marine collagen, and also turmeric and ginger. So I'm hoping that this is going to help with my inflammation and my like recovery with half marathon training. And then obviously electrolytes as well, absolutely key. But in trying to fit these into my routine, something that I do is I literally will, like, I'll finish work and then I'll take them. So I'll just take them all in one big bulk basically. So I know a lot of people kind of like struggle to fit them in. Or like make a habit out of certain things. So if you're trying to create a new habit, stack it on top of something you already do. So for example, after work, I pretty much will always make myself a cup of tea. So I will literally, in the morning, Dave will get our supplements out, he'll put them on the side. So when I come in to make my cup of tea in the evening, I literally can see them and I'm like, okay, I know I need to take them. And now they're just second nature. Like, I don't even need the cup of tea, I remember to take them anyway. But yeah, even just having them out on the surface, like, make it obvious. Like, when you're trying to build a habit, similar to what I spoke about last week, just make it really obvious, and you'll be absolutely fine. Like, you'll smash it. So yeah, that is my little, these are my latest supplements. I feel like there's loads. But I think it's because I've started taking the gummies for creatine, so obviously there's 3 of them, so it just feels like loads. But yeah, that is that. Ironically, I feel like my routine today has been a little bit more all over the place than it normally is. But do you know what? We're also being realistic, because not every day is the same, and that is absolutely fine. So it's currently 5:30, so I'm going to do like another hour of work. And then I'm going to finish up my steps. How many steps have I got left to do? I've only got 4,000 left to do. So I'm going to do 5,000 just in case, because I do like to do a little, like, bank a little bit extra, because my watch is on my wrist. I feel like when I talk, it like banks up steps. So yeah, so I am going to do a few extra. And yeah, that is pretty much, honestly, this is how my routine looks every single day. So like my morning, I will literally wake up, I'll give myself time to wake up, I'll do my affirmations, do my gratitude, I will get ready, take the dogs out, come home, start work. I'll normally do like a 4-hour work block, and then I will go to the, 4-hour work block, and then I'll go to the gym or go on a run, and then I will come back. And then I will aim to do another, it depends really, because it's normally by that point it's normally like 2 o'clock, so I'll normally do like an hour, then I'll have like a lunch, like 20-minute lunch break, and then I'll kind of aim to do like, yeah, probably like 3-4 hours I'd say, and then the last kind of 2 hours of that, or last hour, I will also do my steps at the same time. Once I've done that, then that's normally around kind of like, I try to finish work at 6:30, so that's normally around like 6:30, 7, and then I will literally chill for half an hour, which I'm actually trying to not do. I'm trying to just, like, as of this week, because I did it yesterday and it made a massive difference. Well, yeah, I'm trying not to like spend too long relaxing before I've like showered and stuff, just because then I find it makes the whole evening later. So yeah, that is what I'm trying to do at the minute, is just literally finish work. Obviously not like rush, but then like just go shower, sort myself out, so that I can come down and start cooking at like 7:30, so we can start eating at like 8 o'clock. So at the minute we're eating at like 8:30, maybe even closer to 9. And yeah, that's for no reason other than I just want to be more chilled in the evening. I just don't want to feel like I sit down on the sofa and then I'm like, oh my god, I need to go to bed. So yeah, so that is the points update that no one asked for. But yeah, obviously the idea of this spend a day with me was to kind of chat about like habits and routines and stuff. So that is what I would like, again, just re-emphasizing that like when you're trying to make a routine that works for you, look at like all the different components. You know, not every day has to have the same routine. And before you look at kind of all routines, I would literally just look at like your morning and evening. And that doesn't have to mean that you're going, right, at this time I'm going to do this time I'm going to do this time I'm going to do this. But for example, with my client this morning, we literally looked at, she wants to implement a morning routine. So we literally looked at, okay, what time do you need to get up and leave? And she was like, it depends, changes it on every single day. So what we decided to do was, when she's basically the night before, she's going to look at what time she needs to leave, and then she's going to work back and she's going to set her alarm for 70 minutes before. Now the reason for this is then she's got 10 minutes to snooze it, and then she's got an hour to get ready. So it's not about going, okay, well you've got 5 minutes to journal and do this and then 10 minutes to do this, but it's literally about going, okay, just to start off with, we're just going to give you an hour to get ready. And once that kind of has built into her routine, then we can go, okay, let's break that down a little bit more. Maybe let's implement some morning gratitude or things like that as well. So I would always just, you know, just start off basic. You don't have to jump in with like a full-blown morning routine or evening routine. Literally, you know, with the morning, just maybe start getting up a bit earlier or getting up at a consistent time and having X amount of time to get ready. With the, you know, with an evening, maybe look at turning your phone off at a certain time. So for me, like I try not to go on my phone after 9 p.m. So no matter what time I go to bed, like that is still the same. And yeah, for me then those things really, really help with like my stress levels and just help me to kind of switch off, but also help me then, you know, wake up in the morning. Because a good morning routine, it starts with your evening routine. It really, really does. And obviously if you work like a 9 to 5 where you work the same hours every single day, then you'll be able to get kind of, you know, a better routine. Obviously my days change slightly because obviously I do work for myself. So yeah, that changes ever so slightly, but that is what I would say is just trying to find what works for you and then, you know, use that as like a rough guide. And yeah, that is pretty much that. I am babbling now, so I'm going to take my supplements and then go do some work. Oh my god, the lighting in here is no good. But I have done my steps. I was watching a video, like an editing masterclass, which was really, really good. I haven't finished it because it was like an hour and 40 minutes. So I think because football's on, once I've had my dinner, I'm gonna finish watching that and just chill with that for the evening. But yes, I have had my shower, scrubbed my tan off, ready to put a new one on tomorrow. Oh my god, I can only apologise for the lighting. And now it's time to do my skincare. The skin is not skinning at the minute. So I'm gonna do some niacinamide. I am back on my like skincare rotation. So I basically used to have like a 4-day split of skincare and loved it, and then I just started running out of things at different times and I just didn't replace them properly. So yeah, so we're back on that now. But I also got sent this, which is the multi-active delivery essence. It's a hydration essence primed skin for skincare penetration. So it's meant to double the absorption of niacinamide, which is what I'm going to put on next. So you can use your fingers. So let's just put it on. I literally never heard of an essence before, but if it hydrates and it works, it's a vibe. The skin, oh my god. We're literally going away on the weekend, so it's typical that now I've come out in spots. I also need another skincare tray because mine's a bit full. Okay, then I'm using my niacinamide. I'm literally, the mirror's all misty, foggy from the shower, so I'm literally using the, what's it called? Whatever it's called, to do my skincare. My trusty eye cream. I'm not joking, I've had this, it just never ends, it just never runs out. I've been feeling like it's gonna run out for about a month and it still hasn't. Apologies for not looking at the camera at all. Like I said, I'm just using the viewfinder as a mirror. And what is that patch of tan on my head? Oh my god, it's 8 o'clock. But once I've done this, I'm making dinner and then I can chill. I'm very excited. Literally just moisturiser. I need to get a new night cream actually, but I'll just use this one for now. Also, do you like my new pyjamas? They got little dogs all over them. My mum got them for me and they're just the cutest. I was going to tan my face, but I won't bother because I'll do it tomorrow. And we're all done. Just need to put my Vaseline on my lips and I'm sorted. Let's go make some dinner. It is now time to make dinner and I'm making fajitas, literally one of my favourite meals because it's so easy. I hope you can hear me over the sound of the chicken. But yeah, I always double up and then I'll have half for lunch tomorrow, and that's another big thing. If you're trying to create new habits and build new routines, make your life as easy as possible. So I've got a long run tomorrow, so then I can come back and I can literally just sit down and eat. Like I don't have to then worry about like taking more time out of my day to cook. So yeah, my evening routine pretty much looks the same every single night and I absolutely love it. So obviously once I've done my steps and I've finished work, I will then obviously like shower, sort myself out, and then I will make dinner. And then literally once I've made dinner, that is our time to chill. So we will literally sit down, normally like 8:30, 9, trying to get a bit better at that, and have our dinner, have a Pepsi Max, of course. Literally just watch TV till like, probably till like 10:30, 11, and then we will tidy up the kitchen, let the dogs out for their wee, go upstairs, brush our teeth, all that jazz, and then I will try and do like 10-15 minutes of either like colouring or reading just to help me switch off. At the minute as well I am also using the massage gun when I go to bed, and then I'm aiming to be kind of like going to sleep then at like 11:15, 11:30. Again, that is something that I'm trying to work on, but that is pretty much how our routine looks every single night at the minute. Also, a little update on my tidy up phase slash mini cut slash whatever you want to call it. I hit a new low this morning, so I am now officially 2.85 kg down, and we are going into, this is beginning of week 5 I think. But yeah, I'm feeling really good with that. I wouldn't say enjoying it, but like I'm feeling good. I'm enjoying seeing the progress. I'm enjoying feeling leaner. I definitely feel better within myself, and I'm just excited to see what I can do. But I think I'll do like a completely different video on that with like a full update soon. Look at these new tricks we've been practicing. Maisie, sit. There we go. Rosie, high five. Good girl. Maisie, sit. Good girl. Rosie, paw. Good girl. Down. Maisie. Good girl. Rosie, sit. Sit. High five. Good girl. Yeah. You're so talented. Lie down. Good girl. Good girls. Oh. And that is a wrap, guys. Thank you so much for spending the day with me. I hope that you're doing fabulously, and I shall see you in the next video.